So hi guys, and welcome to this video tutorial. We are going to see how to set up your Supreme GPI V2 image for a track mode. As a track mode is a little bit more complicated than emulation station, we decided to show you all the steps to make your build complete. So we are going to see all steps from formatting the SD card to transfer files to the device. So as you can see right now, I am on PC. I have my Supreme files image on the left. You can download it on the video description or going to our Facebook group to get the files. I have also some tools we are going to use, and the first one will be SD formatter. You have to be sure you have only one partition of your SD card, then you can format it. As you can see, the tool is very simple. You just have to pick the good liter of your SD card. Be sure of it's a good one, because you can format also a drive of your PC. You can see the size of your SD card. Then you have to go to option. On format it, you click on full erase, the second option. Then you press OK, and you can format your SD cards. OK. So now we can write the image on the SD card. For that I use Win32 image tool. It's also a very easy tool. So you just open it. You select the drive liter of the SD card image. It's very important, because if you don't make attention on that, you can write the image on a drive, so you are going to lose every file on it. After that, you have to pick the file location. So for me, it's on desktop. So I go to desktop and select the Supreme GPI V2 image. Then you just have to push right, and it's going to write the image, and it's writing. So I speed up the video a little bit. So now we have the image right on the SD card. We are going to set up the Wi-Fi. If you have a Pi 0 W, so we have the Wi-Fi option on it. If you have only a Pi 0, you don't have a Wi-Fi option, so you can skip these steps. So you have to open the WP file who come with the builds. You have three things to change. First is the country code. If you are on US, is US. If you are, for example, on Canada, is CA. On French, it's FR. Just pick the good one. Your Wi-Fi SSD is the name of your Wi-Fi. So, for example, I write Supreme Team, and your Wi-Fi password. I don't know what your password is, but you have to write it here. It's just an example. It's not my passwords. Then you have to save the file, and we will copy this file inside of the boot folder. The boot folder is the only partition you see on the PC. So you can see I have my F drive here with boot folder, and I'm going to patch the file here and on the root. And I'm also going to Wi-Fi backup folder and patch it again. It's a build factories. So we're here with the GPI case. So we take the SD card into the cartridge. We put the cartridge on the GPI case, and we just have to turn the device on. and we are going to explain what is happening on your device. We just speed up the video a little bit because it can be a little bit longer on our first boot. So the device are going to boot. We are going to see the introduction. Then it's going to reboot. Just wait a little bit. So as you can see, the introduction begin. And yeah, it's auto rebooting. It's going to expand the file system and doing some setup. So now we are on the second boot of the device. As I say, the first boot can be a little bit longer. Okay, now the boot is over. We are now on emulation station. You can see the new Akmzero background was really nice. Don't forget, guys, to push D-pad left and select for 5 seconds to activate the D-pad mode. The red light will flash purple when done. If you have already doing it, it's okay, don't need to do it again. So we go to option now. We scroll down to Raspi config. We are going to expand file system again, just to be sure it's done. So you scroll down to number 7, advanced. You push D-pad right and B button. So we are already on expand, so you push D-pad right and B again. It say it's going to expand on next boot. So you push D-pad right 2 times to go to finish, and you push B button. It asks you if you want to reboot. You say yes, so you press B again. So the device is going to reboot. We are going to switch on PC again to see how to scrape media or artwork for attract mode. And then we are going to transfer it to the device. So back on PC, we are going to scrape all necessary media for attract mode. So we are going to use scraper.net tool. It's a very good one. For me, it's the best. As you can see, I have my ROM folder on the desktop. I scraped media from the PC because it's more faster and I don't have to have my device boot up for a long time. We are just going to scrape 2 systems, few ROMs on it, for example. So I have Game Boy and Nintendo here. You have to create a configs folder on the desktop. So you create a folder and you name it configs. Then you go to scraper.net and you go to download section. The tool is available for Windows and Linux. You can create a free account. It's speed up a little bit the scraping process, but I advise to do it. When you have put it, you click on next. Shows your device. We are on Retropie, so we pick Retropie, we click on next. Now it's asked where is the configs folder, so you go to desktop and you click on the folder you have just created and you click on next. Now he asks where is the ROM folder, so same thing is on the desktop for me, so I pick it. You can see my subfolder and I press OK. You can see the 2 systems. I click next again. So this is the tool. You can set setting for all the system, or you can click on the system itself to make a different configs. We are going to set it for all system. So first folder is game and ROMs. You don't have to change anything here. We are going to list de jeux in English. It's game list. So as you can see, there is many options for game list. You can save if there is already one and create another. he can create a new one and not save the one they have before, and he can update the existing one. So I advise to use save the old one and create a new one. So we are going now to media folder. We are going to erase all this setting and we click on new one. So first we need a snap image. So you're going to image in screenshot is in snap, so it's okay. We are going to change the folder name. We are going to name it snap. So all the file will go to this folder. Next, it's an image again. We are going to see the box front view. So we name it flyer, the folder. We are also going to scrape the box art 3D itself. So we name the folder box arts. Now we are going to take the cards art, is the support name. So you name the folder cards arts. And the last one will be the wheels. It's named logo. And we name the folder wheels. There is no S at the end of old folder. Okay, just be sure here those two boxes are not checked. The first one is to look inside the zip folder, and the second one is to create a file with missing ROMs from the full set, for example. Now you can scrape all together or one by one. I advise if you have many system and ROMs to do in one by one, but you have only few like me, like 3 to 5, you can scrape all together. I speed up the video. So okay, now we have all media for attract mode. You can see on Game Boy folder I have my game list, and I have, for example, the cart arts, Adventure Iceland. Same thing for my Nintendo. Yeah, you can see the snap. So there is one step remaining before transfer all those files to the device. It's to resize the media we have just downloaded. Why? Because first it can save some space on your SD cards, and second it can speed the scrolling on the board. So I use this tool named Photosizer. It's really easy to find it on the web, and it's a really easy and powerful tool. So you open it, click continue. We are going to first resize the snap. The resolution is 640 by 480. Be sure to have the do not enlarge sorry, I can say that in English. Do not enlarge do not enlarge the image if the image is smaller, it is not going to make it bigger. And keep aspect ratio. You can also downsize the quality for 100 to 80. I advise to doing it because you don't lose many things and it saves a little space. Then you have to add the folder you want to resize. So I go to my Game Boy folder and transfer snap here. I'm going to do the same with the next folder. Then you click on start. You can see it's really quick. And we are going to do the same with all the other media. So we change the resolution to 320 and 240. We restart the tool. And we are now going to transfer all over media, not snap. Now I'm taking Game Boy. Then press start. close, OK. OK guys, now we have all the necessary files. We have the ROMs and the media, so we are going to transfer them to the device. So you can do it different way. First, you can go to your network on your PC. You scroll down to network and you can see Retropie. So you can open it, go into ROMs and just patch it the folder we have on PC, because they are already naming as the same naming folder as Retropie has. So you're going to transfer ROMs, media and game list. You can also use FTP transfer software. I use FlashFXPay, really good one. For that you need the device IP. You can find the IP, you go to option and see my IP address. So you write the IP address here. Be sure to be on that option. The port is 22, user is Pi, the password is Supreme Team, it's on the PDF file. Then I go to ROMs folder and I'm gonna do it the same. I'm gonna transfer the folder. They are already on the device, so it tells me it's already here. I just press skip and it's done. Don't forget to transfer some BIOS file, some system needed. You can find all the information on BIOS file needed for system on the Retropie wiki. You have the link on the PDF file of the Retropie wiki. So don't forget some system needed, some don't. Okay, now we're going back to the device. So here my device, I'm already as before on emulation station. I'm gonna restart emulation station to see the new ROMs and media I have just transferred. So you have understand, we advise to first transfer the ROMs and media from emulation station before going to attract mode. So here we are. You can see Game Boy here with my ROMs and the snap we just scraped, Nintendo 2. And now we can go to attract mode. So you go to option, you scroll down to attract mode, then you push A. So now it's switching the default front end to attract mode. You're going to see that on attract mode there is only the default system showing. It's computer, collection and setting. To make our ROMs and system that we have had just before showing, we have to go to settings, then going down to system detection, and we are going to enable these factories. So we're going to press enable. It's, you can see, activated. So now we're going to exit and reboot. So now attract mode on boot will scan every folder to see if we have some ROMs on it, and is going to show or hide display in function of ROM. So if you have got some ROM for a system, it's going to enable the display, showing the display. It can be very long, it can take like 4 or 5 minutes because it's not a stock option of attract mode, it's a custom script made by Marti. So after I've running this process, you're going to see all your system and ROMs. You're going to see what we have just had before. So you see it's the same as stock with new one we have had. So open bar, port and Z machine can be removed. So on console, if we go to console, Nintendo, and you can see the 3 games we have already had before. Now we are going to go to Enders, and here we go, you can see also Game Boy.
the ROM we have had. So now that everything is fine and showing, you have to go to Setting again, System Detection, and disable these factories. So on every boot, ATRAC will no longer scan every folder to see if we have some new system. You just have to enable these factories if you add a new system on your SD cards. If you just add some ROMs, you don't need to do this, but for new system you have to do it to make ATRA mode showing the new system. So now you can shut down by pressing B button. We are going to show you the fast boot on ATRAC mode. So I power on the device, and you will see that whatever the number of ROM or system you get, you will have a boot time under 45 seconds, 36 seconds. So it's really fast and nice. So thank you guys to support our team. Hope you enjoy this build, and see you next time. Bye.